A mom's gone, her kids whispering mommy's in the trunk. Susan Powell vanished one icy night in 2009, her husband's lies unraveling a chilling web. Was it his cold rage or a darker secret? Her purse, her blood left behind, where's Susan? This mystery will grip you. Hit subscribe, y'all, and let's dig into the truth that's still out there. Susan Powell was a 28-year-old ray of sunshine in West Valley City, Utah. Born in 1981, she was a devoted mom to Charlie 4 and Braden 2 and worked as a stockbroker at Wells Fargo. She was a Mormon through and through, kind, hard-working, always putting her family first. Susan married Josh Powell in 2001, a charming guy who swept her off her feet in their community. But by 2009, their marriage was crumbling. Josh was controlling, tracking her spending, isolating her from friends. Susan's journals reveal her fear. If I die, it may not be an accident, even if it looks like one. She wrote a secret will, locking it in a safe deposit box, hinting at danger. They lived in a tidy suburban home, but money was tight. Josh declared bankruptcy in 2007, drowning in $200,000 of debt. Susan's friends noticed her spark dimming. She'd confide about fights with Josh, his refusal to attend church, and his creepy closeness with his dad, Stephen Powell. Stephen was obsessed with Susan stealing her underwear, writing songs about her, calling her his muse in hundreds of journal pages. Gross writes Susan wanted out, but she stayed for her boys, pouring love into them. Josh, meanwhile, was unraveling, erratic, secretive, always dodging her questions. Their home felt like a pressure cooker ready to blow. But that December night, it all exploded. It's December 6th, 2009, a snowy Sunday in West Valley City. Susan, Josh, and their boys go to church, smiling for the congregation. A neighbor, Giovanna Owings, visits that afternoon, leaving around 5 p.m., the last time anyone outside the family sees Susan alive. Josh later claims Susan was tired napping when he took Charlie and Braden camping at midnight in Simpson Springs, a remote desert spot during a snowy night. Who takes toddlers camping at midnight in the snow? That's where it gets weird. Charlie, just 4 later, tells teachers mommy went camping with us but didn't come back. The next morning, December 7th, Susan doesn't show up for work and the boys miss daycare. Giovanna alerts police, who break into the Powell home. They find 2 box fans blowing on a wet spot on the couch like someone's cleaning something, maybe blood. Susan's purse and phone are left behind, but her phone later turns up in Josh's van. Blood traces. Susan's are found on the floor, too small to suggest a violent struggle, but enough to raise alarms. Josh returns home that afternoon, calm as ice. His story doesn't add up. Braden, only 2, draws a picture of the van with 3 people and says mommy's in the trunk. Y'all, those words cut like a knife. Josh shrugs it off, saying the kids are imagining things, but the boys keep repeating it, their little voices echoing horror. Josh starts acting stranger, canceling Susan's doctor appointments, withdrawing her retirement money, closing her accounts. He even told co-workers ways to hide a body in abandoned mines. No way this is coincidence. The pressure builds and Josh cracks. In 2012, after losing custody of the boys to Susan's parents, Chuck and Judy Cox, Josh snaps. During a supervised visit, he locks the social worker out, attacks Charlie and Braden with a hatchet, pours gas, and sets the house on fire, killing himself and the boys. The explosion rocks Puyallup, Washington, where Josh had moved in with Stephen. The tragedy seals it. Josh was guilty, but he took the secrets to his grave. Hold up, y'all, this family's pain is just starting to unfold. The investigation into Susan's disappearance kicks off in a frenzy. Police, led by West Valley City PD, treat Josh as a person of interest from day one. His camping story falls apart. Charlie and Braden's words paint a different picture, and that wet spot on the couch. Cops suspect he was cleaning blood. Tests confirm Susan's blood on the floor, but no body, no murder charge. Josh doesn't help. He refuses lie detector tests, skips searches for Susan, and even sues for custody of the boys while claiming she ran off. The boys' drawings and stories become key. Charlie says Mommy died in the desert. Braden repeats Mommy's in the trunk. It's heartbreaking, y'all. Cops raid the Powell home, finding Susan's journals full of fear, her secret will warning of foul play. Stephen Powell's obsession comes to light. He had videos of Susan in the bathroom, stolen underwear, and pages of creepy journal entries calling her his muse. He's arrested in 2011 for voyeurism and child porn, sentenced to 5 years. Josh moves in with him after Susan's disappearance, adding to the suspicion. In 2011, the boys are removed from Josh's custody after Charlie tells a psychologist Daddy killed Mommy. The Cox family fights for them, winning custody. Josh's brother Michael is suspected of helping hide Susan's body. He's obsessed with Josh and kills himself in 2013. No charges ever stick to Josh for Susan's murder. He's never arrested. But on February 5th, 2012, during a supervised visit, Josh locks the social worker out, attacks the boys, with a hatchet pours gas, and blows up the house, killing himself and his sons. The explosion is so violent, it destroys everything. The Cox family is devastated, saying Josh silenced the boys to keep his secrets. This case is a gut punch, y'all. No body, no justice for Susan. Susan's disappearance didn't just destroy a family, it exposed the horrors of domestic abuse and a system that failed to act fast enough. Her journals showed a woman trapped fearing for her life, yet staying for her boys. The boys' words, "Mommy in the trunk," haunt everyone who hears them. Josh's suicide and murder of Charlie and Braden in 2012 sealed his guilt in the public eye, but without Susan's body, the case stays open. The Cox family keeps her memory alive, setting up the Susan Cox Powell Foundation to help domestic violence victims. In 2020-2023, Chuck and Judy Cox win a $98.5 million lawsuit against Washington State for negligence in the boys' supervision, a bittersweet victory. In 2022, Chuck announces bones and clothing found in a Utah mine match Susan's description, but DNA tests come back negative, crushing hopes. Reddit's buzzing in 2024-2025, with users speculating the mine was the spot Josh mentioned for hiding bodies. The search for Susan continues, with private investigators and volunteers combing the desert. Her story inspires documentaries like The Disappearance of Susan Powell on Oxygen and books detailing the Powell family's dysfunction. West Valley City PD still takes tips, but as of August 2025, no new leads. This case is a reminder: monsters hide in plain sight, and sometimes justice comes too late. What do you think happened to Susan? Drop your theories in the comments. Hit like if this chilled you and share with friends to keep her fight alive. Subscribe for more true crime that'll keep you up at night. Stay safe out there, y'all.